For Takale. Takale, after you hit the kind of Blake Griffin-style shot in the first half, did you think you surprised them with your athleticism? I mean, you're 6'2", you're going at 6'10" guys, 6'8" guys the whole game.
I think I probably surprised them a little bit. I looked at their faces and they looked a little surprised, but I didn't really get it like I wanted to. But I mean, I think they were a little surprised. All the way.
Take these two questions on the right, then go back to the left. Go.
Hey, Greg,
Hey,
Kevin Haskin from the Topeka Capital Journal. I guess same question as Bob. This matchup was a long time in the making. What do you feel now that the team won this the way it did, convincingly? And also, did you sense any more energy out of the team simply because of this matchup?
Honestly, I'll stick to what I've been saying for the last couple of days. I've got tremendous respect for their program, unbelievable coach, great athletes, but we're pretty good too. And the game was about the right to go to the Sweet 16. Anything other than that is just a sidelight. We wanted to go to Cleveland and play Notre Dame. So now we get that opportunity. And if it was Duke or North Carolina, it would have been the same. Tremendous respect for their programs, tremendous respect for Bill and what he's achieved there. But it was just the next game in this tournament, and we wanted to continue to play and get the chance to go home now, rest, relax, and then get ready for an unbelievable challenge come Thursday or Friday of next week. But Indiana and Kansas in one weekend is pretty special.
Paul?
Ron, they cut it to 63-55. Crowd kind of got it going. You guys ran through the press, and you dribbled through and got Darius that layup and the foul shot. Take us through that play, and how much was that important to kind of stop their momentum?
Like you said, obviously the and one with Darius. Obviously, at that time of the game, you could pull it back, pull the ball out, and run clock. But we're a really aggressive team, and we make smart decisions with the ball, and that's what we did. Fred didn't panic in the corner. He made a good pass to Evan, I believe it was, up the sideline, and I just streaked down the middle, just being the athlete and basketball player I am, just playing the game. I got it, and 3-on-1, just playing basketball. It wasn't a set play or anything like that. We were just playing ball, and I think that I didn't know that was a score at the time. Honestly, we were just being aggressive and playing within the game.
We are halfway through this session. We have three questions on the left. Go.
I have to say it, maybe it was. I think a lot of times I don't show my emotions. Pretty, straightforward guy. But at that point, I just want to give it to our fans, give it to my family. I'm the crowd. I want to cheer and excited in the moment.
Dale first and Ron regarding Evan's emotions.
Like he said, he doesn't really show his emotions a lot, and when I see him show a lot of emotion, that gets me hyped. So that was a good feeling to watch him get so hyped. I live with him, so we really want to talk about this? It was really, really good to see Evan let loose there, let the crowd know that this thing is for the fans of Wichita State that made the trip here, especially our families able to enjoy this game with us. Really exciting. I'm glad we got such an awesome fan base to share this.
On the aisle.
Tom, it's not something I have to worry about because I haven't had any one-and-done guys really interested in our program. So maybe it's a two-way street. I'm not saying I would or I wouldn't. It's not something that I've had the opportunity to even explore. But I do know that 4 years ago we recruited these three guys in one recruiting class. and two of them had redshirted. That's why they're juniors. But I remember them coming in that summer. We were able to practice like for 2 hours a week, and then take a trip. We got 10 days to practice because we took a foreign trip down to Brazil. We were down in Rio playing games, going to the beaches, got to know each other, had a really good bond, coach to player, player to player, and I knew then that we had something special. We really had a great group of young players, and now they've developed and achieved so much that it's been beautiful to watch.
On the left-hand side, gentlemen.
Is that what they said? We haven't called them yet.
I just assume what the result of it is.
You know, who knows? They may want to play now. Who knows? I have no idea. I'm not worried about that. I'm fine letting the series lay the way it is right now. The series is good with me at this point.
Two on this side, then back to the aisle.
Evan, your interaction with Terry at all during the game, say anything to each other, just talk about your matchup with him, and the fact that high school teammates, all that stuff, how did you feel the matchup with him?
First of all, he's a tremendous player, tremendous athlete, and he had a great game. And it was a battle down there. As far as did I say anything to him? I mean, we're both pretty quiet. We don't say much. So I mean, not really. I said good luck before the game. That was about it. And wish him the best. But he had a great game, and it was definitely a challenge and a great opportunity to go against him.
For Taylor again, you took a shot from Oubre at the end of the game when you went up to dunk. Are you okay? What did you come down with good?
Yes, I'm okay, and he just hit me a little bit on my head, and I came down on my heel a little bit, but I'm perfectly fine.
Kale and Ron, the first 16 minutes or so, Coach alluded to it. You just weren't getting the shots you wanted, turned it over a few times. Well, what changed offensively? I mean, Ron, you hit a shot. Kale, I think you might have taken one to the rim, and Fred hit a shot too. Things just open up. What did you see to help your offense kind of get in the rhythm there?
Ron, first, please.
I think we were taking questionable shots. I mean, they might have been good looks, but I think we could have got something better. We had set out to run a type of motion that Coach called out, which is our breakdown offense, and we just weren't getting in depth into that motion offense, and we weren't carving the defense up like we wanted to, and we were just taking okay shots instead of great ones. And after about the 5-minute mark, I guess, we started taking better ones, and that's when we kind of made that run and got the lead to end the half.
Just to chime off what he said, I think we were just, I know I did. I know I came out and took a questionable shot, a questionable layup, and I mean we weren't flowing into the offense that he called off in the first couple of minutes, and I mean we just had to get into it and get into the flow of it, and everything opened up from there.
5 minutes to go. 3 questions are up. Go.
Dylan Sherwood with KJHK. For everyone, does this win mean more than the win against Gonzaga in 2013?
Have Evan and Ron answer this one.
To me, obviously, the same outcome came from winning those games. I think from Gonzaga, it was kind of like the highlight game for me, becoming the player I am now. But just from being a Kansas kid and growing up, knowing all the times Kansas has been in the tournament, knowing exactly each player and all that stuff, this is definitely, to me, tops the Gonzaga game.
For me, I didn't get to play in the Gonzaga game, so this one's definitely up there. But there's a big win, the Gonzaga game, but this one's definitely a big win too. I mean, they're both going to the Sweet 16, and they mean a lot for our program. And we got the win. That's what our goal was.
Greg, once again, Darius and Shaq got 2 fouls in the first half. It seems to happen more often than not. In this particular game, were you tempted at all to get one of or both of them back in the game in the first half?
You know, it's like a broken record. It seems to happen quite a bit. I'm sure Notre Dame will try to exploit that as well. No, not really, because I thought when Bush came in, he played well, and the score started going in a positive direction. You know, the plus-minus deal that we try to keep up with, and that's the most important stat of all. How the scoreboard goes in your favor or against you when you're in the game. Are you helping your team be positive, or are you helping your team be negative? So when he was in there, that's when we took that lead at the end of the first half.
Greg, you've averaged right at 30 wins over the last 5 years, 3 straight years with 30 or more wins. Final Four, now 2 Sweet 16s. I know there's much more to come, but can you stop and just give us a little pulse check right now on just what that means, that kind of success means to you personally and to this program?
It's awesome. It's you know, all those years we spent at Winthrop, 9 years, 7 NCAA tournaments. The best seed that we got, other than that last year, was a 14, and that's very difficult to advance. So finally, we got the 11 seed against Notre Dame, coincidentally, and we were able to win the game. So getting to the second weekend is no comparison. Able to now have a shot to go to Indianapolis and get to the Final Four. When you're able to go home and get a few days rest and deal with all the media and whatnot, it kind of sinks in, man. You're one of the top 16 teams in the country at this point, and with only an upside. That's the basement. So we're just going to continue to work. And Fred's unfortunately got to go home tonight, and his family. He lost his grandma this past week, so keep him in your thoughts and prayers. And he will come back on I think Tuesday morning, and we'll start to work on getting ready for Notre Dame.
Gentlemen, congratulations and thank you very much.